EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's caught! And he will score! Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Going left side down the field, and it's complete.
Hey, let's go. Out. Crown left, Yeti. Crown left, Yeti.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Delta.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Once again, it's Cook. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. On play action, here's Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with May. Open man downfield is Leggett. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he has taken down a big... From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion is Smith. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Come on, set.
From out of the gun, here's May. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now he'll run. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he'll take it on in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Panthers. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Let's go. 63.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A run up the middle with Cook.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion is Smith. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is brought in. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
King, Field King, 73, 73.
Hurts to the air on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Quick throw, that's we get on the RPO. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. There's a give left side for Hubbard. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down? It just makes sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 39-yard line. 18 ready. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Open man downfield is Leggett. He is in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll find his running back, Cook.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of... Big play coming up. This is third down.
63, 63, 60.
To the air again. Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia. Hurts will try it again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 16. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They send the tight end in motion. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Check go.
He'll drop to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. This is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
73, 70, round up Yeti. Round up Yeti. Round up Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Hey, Silver. Out.
On second down, Hurts.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Bateman. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to air this one out. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 42, Panthers 28.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he's into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Carolina. Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
73.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 2nd down, Cook. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
63.
Here's Cook. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Man in motion is Smith. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.